What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments. And on today's episode of making random money off Qubit calls and buying Palantir shares with the money, they threw a curveball at us, you feel me? Everything was going smooth. We was making good money off Qubit calls, making good money off SoundHound calls. I think we might have made some money off something else, I'm not sure. But everything's going good. Then Jpow speaks. Jpow gives the rate cut as promised. We think everything's fine and dandy. But then he says what they don't want to hear. He says he's been seeing things that's looking like it might be inflationary next year. He says we're going to be getting 2 rate cuts instead of 3 next year. And yeah, I think that's it. It's one more thing he said. I got to look at it. But he said things the market didn't want to hear. Long story short, and the market went on and tanked on us, man. Market sold off today. Everything got hit up, you know what I'm saying? But your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments, we only down 1.5% today, even though the market's down like 2-3% because we was all spending the first half of the day making random money on Qubit calls and SoundHound calls. And we gonna talk about it all in this video, man. So let's start with the Palantir position. So yeah, at one point the Palantir position was looking great today. Had the account up to like 16.8 today. Like I said before, Jpow was talking, but Jpow said what they didn't want to hear, and the whole market had to go down because of it. So Palantir fell back down to like 71 something. Looked like we 73 after hours. We might be trying to bounce back, but yeah, as y'all can see, my riskiest calls are down 33%, and the other 2 sets of calls are flat, like down 1.6%, 3.6%, because Palantir didn't necessarily take the hardest fall like other stocks in the market. So that's where we at with the Palantir position. We bought a lot of free shares with the options we was trading today, you know what I'm saying? But as far as options, we didn't add to Palantir today. So that's where we at with that. Now, I say Patterson Energy, I said Peloton, is down 96%. Now, I don't know if it's down 96% because these calls be glitching, but, you know, they did sell off with the market today. They down 4% today, so you know what I'm saying. These calls expire in January of next year, and it's only $60 in them, so we not sweating it. But we still watching Patterson Energy as a whole, saying, do we need to add? Or are we early, or is the trade dead? You know what I'm saying? So we still watching Patterson Energy because I don't think that's over just because my call is not doing well necessarily. So, yeah, we got the start of the week so far, man. These Qubit boys, man. So today on Qubit, we made money on Qubit calls twice. And now we got a 2-day call on Qubit. This is that real YOLO call, the one that they tell you shouldn't buy. This is that not financial advice call. I'm prepared to lose every penny on this call. Only reason I bought this call is because the option changed so ugly on Qubit. They didn't really have anything I could roll to. I think the call I rolled from was worth $500. The next price was like $400. The only thing I could do to get some serious money from gains was to buy this. So I'm saying we just gonna go out with a bang. Either it's gonna go up and we gonna be buying more Qubit, or Qubit's gonna go on tank. And it is what it is, but we made like 1,000%, 600, 800% on Qubit, so we good on that. SoFi did great today. We was up to 124, but Jpow sold it off. So, you know, my position's holding in there, but SoFi sold off a lot today. If it keeps selling off, it might be a dip. It's back down to the 15s again, people. So SoundHound, my SoundHound calls is down today because that's another one we rolled and took profits. SoundHound did 23% today, y'all. Made another 100% on SoundHound. So we took those gains, bought this call for $305, and I'm not gonna blame its pullback on the Jpow speech because it already pulled back from the highs because I had to roll it from the highs to take the gains. But I actually show y'all that. I'm gonna start showing y'all the history when I do a lot of trades during the day, so y'all can see what I did because it's kind of hard to explain sometimes. So we're going to start at December 18th. Where's December? Alright. So, yeah. So, this is where my day started. I tried to sell a Qubit call. I didn't get filled. Then I got filled for $280. That's me rolling. So, I bought a Qubit call for $280. Sold sold the other one for $492. So I made money on that. Went on the buying spree of these stocks, as y'all can see. Palantir, Tesla, SPY, Ibit, Google, Microsoft, Broadcom, more SPY, more ARM, more SPY. I sold the Cameco. I'm going to just keep it on the watch list because I don't want to have so many things on my screen if I'm not going to add to them heavy right now. You see what I'm saying? I'm still watching uranium. I really want to play the uranium call, so I wasn't necessarily going to buy a bunch of Cameco shares, but I'm still watching Cameco because we might be back in that. Palantir, let's see. Yeah, bought Palantir again. Then the SoundHound calls. So like I said, sold the SoundHound call for $500. Bought this one for $300. Then I went on the wave of buying, like I see, MicroStrategy, Palantir, SPY again, Ibit, Tesla. Then Qubit rolled again randomly. That's why I say Qubit been paying me twice a day. So we sold a call for $500, bought another call for $200, and this gonna be the grand finale of the Qubit trade for now, unless they give me a serious pullback where I can get in again. And then we went on a random buying spree, and that's what happened with the trades today. So I'm gonna have to start showing the history some days because I be doing a lot. So back to the stocks, man. Let's see, what positions have we not talked about yet? Nvidia held up today, man. They was up as much as 4%, but the sell-off had them down 1%. But I say for a stock, you know what I'm saying, where everything else sold off so bad around, they did good, kinda, because they had already been getting hit. Why would they sell off 5, 6, 7 more percent? That wouldn't even make sense. Nike call held up good because that is the benefit, the value stocks. They don't get hit up as much as everybody else when we have a big sell-off, so that's why that call's still up. Of course, MicroStrategy's down still. I bought a little MicroStrategy today. You know what I'm saying? It's diverging from Bitcoin. So either I'm going to keep losing money and Bitcoin goes up, or I'm going to keep losing money and Bitcoin goes down, or it's going to go up. So MicroStrategy is very interesting. Microsoft, adding to that, we bought Microsoft today. Mara, I don't think we might have bought $5 worth of Mara today. I'm not sure. Definitely bought Ibit today. Robinhood call. Might have to figure this one out. Like I said, I rolled that, took some profits on that Robinhood call. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but whenever I took them profits on that Robinhood call, yeah, this one's in trouble. We down the real 49% and expire on January 17th. So I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with this one. Is the market going to bounce back? Give me the money? Do I need to roll it? Like, we'll decide what we're going to do tomorrow, depending on what the market do. We'll see. So Google, added to Google today. GEO. Now, this is the one I'm kind of getting hit on for real. We ain't rolled nothing on the new GEO call yet. So we down 50% on GEO. I'm not as worried about it because it's a June call. But I am going to be watching how it performs tomorrow to see what I need to do if we continue to dip. You know what I'm saying? Got the Broadcom. Bought some Broadcom today. Should have bought it after the Jpow speech looked like, because Broadcom's down some more. Probably be buying some more. And I bought a little ARM today. So that's where the portfolio's at. Like I said, we did pretty good on the dip. I don't know how we outperformed the S&P and the QQQ with options in our account, but I'm glad we did, you know what I'm saying? And let's look at some stocks and talk about some plans on what we're going to do tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So, first, we got, like I said, Nvidia was down 1% today. Looks like they up 1.5% after hours. SPY was down 3% today. QQQ was down 3.6% today. Tesla was down 8.2%. I know whoever bought them Tesla puts made crazy money. I know they made crazy money on that. Tesla's starting to hit some levels where if we do have a sell-off tomorrow, you might actually see a Tesla call on the screen, man. Let's see, Apple's down, of course. Everything's down 3.7% on Microsoft. Palantir was down 3.8%. We held up pretty good, I think, for the QQQ itself to be down 3.6%, and we're only down 3.8%. That's pretty impressive as well. You know what I'm saying? Because we're a high beta stock. You know what I'm saying? SoFi down 8.5%. It's up after hours. Look like my Qubit call is going to get spanked tomorrow, looks like. But, I mean, 12% ain't nothing on Qubit. We was at 52% today on Qubit. Riggedy Racks, as I like to call them, was down 3%, 3.9%, and going down more tomorrow. We'll see what happens. QBTS D-Wave was up 6%. Google was down 3%. Let's see. Rocket Lab. was down. I don't know about my Rocket Lab call. That's not good. That is not good. My Archer, I was finally going green on Archer. They did it to me. They took the gains back. We'll see what happened tomorrow. We'll see what happened tomorrow. Let's see. So, what I got to say about this dip right here, when you in the market, when things sell off, it's kind of annoying. But when things sell off seriously, like this is actually potentially an opportunity. Now, what I'm saying right now, I'm not saying I'm going to do because it depends on what happens in that market tomorrow. But the way I'm thinking about this is, this presents two opportunities. If they really want to sell this thing off, it gives us the opportunity to take some of these gains we just made, buy puts, which is basically a hedge, make money off the puts if they decide to crash the market, then go buy more Palantir with the money. And then it also presents us the opportunity to buy some of these stocks that we was finna just let ride without us. The Teslas, the Broadcoms, the Amazons, you name it. Whatever stock was just riding without you and you was thinking about getting in, you might want to watch what happens over the next few days. Because if we decide to sell off for real, it's going to be an opportunity, like I said, to make fast money on the put side, if you can catch that, if you know how to day trade or swing trade. And even if you don't do that, we can make some serious money buying some dips out here, people. So I'm not necessarily upset about this situation. Don't get it twisted. I would love my account to end the day at 16,800, 17,000. But it is what it is. But I'm just letting you know what I'm thinking about this dip, people. So now we're going to look at a few stocks. First, let's look at Tesla, man. 8.2 down today. So yeah, Tesla fell down 8.2. Looked like they fell to an EMA, and it was a very small fair value gap here, looks like. And it bounced off that so far, but post market we are here. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Will it continue to fall? We got another little really small fair value gap here. I wouldn't necessarily take that, but I'm watching it. Oh, that's 409. I probably would take that. Yeah. Then we got 400 here, 392. We got EMAs. Like Tesla didn't have a lot of fair value gaps, so they really small because it's very volatile. It comes down, goes back up. It don't give you a lot of gaps, but you gotta look closely. But yeah, Tesla sells off. This could be a serious opportunity because we was definitely finna let Tesla ride without us. So let's look at Palantir next. If they let Palantir load, people, let's see now. On Palantir, we actually held up pretty strong in this sell-off, I would say. We're only here. So we're in the same range we've been at anyway. So I'm not mad at that. We didn't even come down to the lows of 69 or 68. If we do get to coming down there, I'm not saying not necessarily buy that. 68 is sweet. I did buy some at 68. I probably should have bought more. I'd be up more now. So I might get 68 a shot again. I'm going to probably do the same thing I did last time. Might even get the same result. We'll buy at 68. 69, assuming it's going to tank more, then I'm going to do the rest of my position at the 65 area, 66 area, 64 area, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And if it don't take, I'm just going to take whatever I can get with whatever I did buy. That's the way I'm going to play that, you feel me? So, yeah, man. And last but not least, let's look at us an index. Let's look at this QQQ up 3.6%. Look at this, man. What is this, y'all? What the hell is this? Come on. Y'all out there selling off like that on me. Y'all out there freaking out like that on me. So yeah, apparently on QQQ today, we had a massive red candle. Massive red candle that pulled back to a small fair value gap. It's done pulled back to the area we broke structure from probably like days and days ago, however many candles that is, y'all can count them. So yeah, if we're already at previous month's high right now, if we was to fall, yeah, I take here. These would be our bounce areas. Or you could look at the opposite. If it keep tanking, these would be the next levels it will fall to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily trying to buy QQQ calls on the dip. I'd rather go individual stock. But this is not a bad play if it were to fall here. It's not a bad play necessarily taking it down here. That's why y'all hearing me say I might buy some puts. The only reason I didn't buy no puts today is, for one, I was on the road at the time and I was busy looking at them Qubit games, I ain't gonna lie. But for two, when we got a serious sell-off like this, I don't like to necessarily take action the first day, because you know, it could bounce for real. You see what I'm saying? So I want them to prove it before I go spend my money on puts. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. But yeah, this candle is extremely bearish. Yeah, they probably gonna form fair value gap to the downside if I ain't mistaken behind that. Yup. And yeah, if we keep tanking, they probably gonna take out these little fair value gaps. So I would definitely might make some money on the downside and the upside off that. So yeah, that's where we edit, people. That's where we with. That's where we edit with. I mean, yeah. So yeah, we had a good day. We made a lot of money. Market decided to sell off towards the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And now they got us strategizing, thinking about, do we need to buy puts? Do we need to buy calls or both? You feel me? But it's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.